Okay, friends, so we built these beds inside the house yesterday because it gets really hot here in the afternoons. And then today I was able to come and mow the grass and place them where I want them to be. So sorry if you wanted to see the process, sorry, but some things needs to be done outside the camera. Okay, so my goal for this bed is to dig all the stuff in here because this is growing here and I don't want it on my beds. So this is all gonna come out. This is mostly grass. Probably take some plugs out of this so we could place them where we need them. And then I'm gonna go build the trellis, and I just noticed that the trellis is gonna be right at the middle of this tree too, and then between this panel. So this is gonna be our little focal point, our little yeah, a little focal point. So it's gonna be cute. Maybe I could get an art decor and put it there. And then this is gonna be the back of the beds, and this is all gonna go back to grass. So yes, you're not gonna see these flowers here. You're gonna see them on the beds, mostly next year. So right now the process is taking a little while. I mean, I would love to just move all the stuff and put them on the beds, but it's not that easy since it's still hot here in Florida. It's a little hard to come out here and do what I need to do. So I took the border that I had against the fence, because the fence is gonna go away as well. And yep, everything is behind the beds. It's gonna be just grass. Everything grass except that corner. It's gonna be like a 6x6 corner with just the trees that I already have in hand. Like this bed is gonna stay here, probably another 8x8. The other one's gonna be smaller, 6x6. This one should be 8x8, just to have some trees in the ground. I mean, this is gonna be in the ground as well. We're gonna cheap mulch, which is I'm gonna try to see if I could take much of the grass that has a lot of weeds in it mostly. And then I'm gonna put some cardboard, very thick cardboard. I'm gonna see if I could dig it down the edges as well. Dig it down a little and then put a nice thick layer of mulch. I think here I put a thin layer of cardboard. I think that's why I wasn't able to fully suffocate the weeds and the grass. Mostly because I was very eager to put the plants in the ground, because we just moved in here from Virginia, so I don't have to water so much, and they could get acclimated to the weather here in Florida. So yeah, so dig it down a little bit and then put a very thick cardboard, and then I'm gonna trim some of these leaves from the banana plantain tree and put them on there. Put some compost, and yeah, fill it up to as much as I can to the top, and then also add a layer of mulch. Yeah. I feel like all my plants will fit in these beds. They look pretty huge. Most of my plants are duplicates as well, so I will try not to repeat them in here. So whatever extra I have, I could just put it in the curb. People will get it for free. All right, so here is the trellis, and I decided to get another one so it could be at least 2 in there. What do you think? So one there and then the other one next to it, so it'll be a nice thick. I'm kind of worried about the spiders that was gonna make home in there in summer, because you see the snake right here. she's right there hanging out. Not really bothering me. She's been going back and forth on the fence, honestly. Just watching her. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing I could do. So she's right there. And the butterflies and the wasp and all these pollinators out here just enjoying the garden. Look at my sunflower, how big it is. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Can't wait for it to open its flower. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna continue working. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, I have my umbrella up there so it could give me at least shade for myself. I'm actually doing this by myself, and I only have one day to work on the garden because yesterday I had to go to work, and tomorrow I have to go to work because today's Sunday. So I at least finished one. I put a bunch of cardboard and then some crispy leaves that we had hanging from the bananas. That's nice mulch. So there's a good layer of that, at least 8 inches of banana leaves, and then a few inches of cardboard. And so far, right now I have a little pile of mulch, and then just some plants on the nursery cans because I want them to get some sun. So yep, let me show you here. I have a layer of cardboard, some banana leaves, as you can tell right here too. Look at me, I'm really disgusting right now, but this is what happens when we garden out here. Anyways, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, just showing you the bag, but it's gonna get better, guys. Little by little, right? Little by little, it becomes a long way. So cardboard, that's like 2 layers of cardboard here. I was running out until I found paper, painting paper, pink and white. So I put some in there. I put some banana leaves, more cardboard, whatever branches I could find, whatever papers I could find, I put them there. I probably put another layer, but and then this one too, the same as the other one. I have like 2 little bags here of soil. We're gonna actually focus on one bed at a time because the 8x4 beds take 32 cubes of soil. So we're gonna do one bed at a time, which I'm gonna focus on that one. I'm gonna focus on that one this weekend, and then so right now I did all this, right? Next weekend I have to next weekend I plan to get another couple bags of soil and then start working on taking the back fence out. So I'm gonna need some extra help for that. So we're gonna take the back fence and start digging some plants that we're gonna keep. It's still summer here in Florida. It's not fall, like 70-degree weather. It's still in the late 80s to 90s weather. So I cannot really take a lot of plants out because then they're gonna be in shock, and kind of don't want them to be in shock because then they might die. But my plan is to actually remove some stuff and put them in this bed. I don't have a lot of plants out there. All that is mostly grass and weeds. Yeah, so, oh my gosh. At least we put the beds in today. It took us almost all day in and out to build the beds because the beds came with plastics on them. So we had to unwrap the plastic on the metal beds. And then we had to do some errands yesterday, Saturday. So yep, it's taking a little while. So I'm gonna order another trellis, and then for next weekend. And this is so far what we did this weekend. And little by little, right? It's only one person in this big garden, so I'm trying my best. But yes, next weekend you're gonna see me pulling that side. It's gonna be so good taking all the stuff out. It's gonna be so good. Right now, well, I don't want to be in there by myself because, as you saw, there's still a snake lingering around. I think she made this a home, so we're just gonna leave her alone and just work on what we can right now. And then next weekend, when I have extra help, I will start taking this thing apart. Look over here, my autumn joy sedum. This plant has been here very neglected, not a care in the world it got, so it's thriving. Wow, that just tells you how resilient that plant is. There's another autumn joy variegated. It's not blooming because it probably had a bunch of leaves covering it from the sun, but now I clear this area out so it's nice and clean. I have a little lemon coral sedum there, like looking for some light. Look at this plant. It's thriving all by itself. I have a bunch of sedum over there, but I don't know where it is. See if I can see it from here. Oh, hopefully it didn't die. So yeah, we're gonna take this bed out. I already took the border out, so we're gonna take all this bed all the way to this line. This line, I'm gonna cut it, and then we're gonna work on this and cut it all down, you guys. I can't wait. Hopefully we have a nice weekend next weekend. Look, the spider's still there. I don't want to be in there with that spider and that snake. See the spider? It's still there, so I don't want to bother them. Like I said, it's still summer here in Florida, so other people are getting nice cool weather, but it's still hot here. Right now it's like 210, and all the blooms on all the plants kind of like look sad because, you know, the heat of the sun right now. But yeah, I'm gonna actually go and take a break. I dug some stuff that I could from this side, so that way whatever weeds are there don't accumulate. But I know that I'm gonna be more consistent in these beds than on the ones on the ground. So yep, pretty soon we're gonna have a nice clean backyard. But for now, this is what we're doing. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you come along and subscribe so we could see how we can garden here in Florida. I am wearing a long sleeve shirt. Took my gloves off, so that's why I look so dirty. But yeah, long sleeves, sprayed on for bugs to leave you alone, and a nice hat too. All right, the sun went down. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need more soil. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.